going on, guys? Welcome to this week's video. This is going to be kind of a focus video because, as you all know, for the first 6 months of this year, I'm really trying to focus on losing that last little bit of fat that I have. And to do that, I really need to be better with my eating. I've noticed since the beginning of the year that I have been kind of lax when it comes to counting my macros and just planning out my meals in general. I'll eat a few meals at home, but then sometimes I'll eat out, and I really just want to nip that in the butt and get myself back on track. So this week I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a grocery haul. I'm going to show you my entire grocery list and all of the meals that I have planned so that I can keep myself on track and not fall off the bandwagon, because this is something that I've noticed that if I don't have everything planned out, that I won't commit to it, and that is something that I need to get over. So I'm just going to jump straight into this week's video. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so that was just a quick grocery haul, and what I want to show you guys right now is the list that I made to basically know exactly what to buy at the store and make sure I didn't sidetrack and buy other things that I didn't need, especially desserts, because that is kind of my weakness. I have all of our meals planned Monday all the way through until Sunday, and we have everything in order from dinner, snacks, lunch, breakfast, and basically just writing out as much as we can and having all of the meals here. So basically the whole goal here is that every single bit of my food is utilized and kind of taking the thinking process out of it. So for me, my biggest struggle is basically creating a food menu in general. So having a lot of food items in a week just seems like you're setting yourself up for failure. At least it's how it felt for me. So I really wanted my meals to be very simple, especially in this first week of me kind of getting back on track. So really pick the foods that you know you're going to eat and ones that you're okay for having lunch the next day. So like for me, if I make chicken the night before and then I have it for lunch, it's really easy and quick. So after we make the menu for the entire week, what we do is we go into the fridge, we go into all the cabinets, and we basically make sure that we have all of the food items that we need, and anything we don't have, that's what we're buying at the store. We never want to have duplicates of anything because we also want to try to stay within a budget. Everything I bought at Trader Joe's was basically under $50, so that's great. I know sometimes you may have to spend a little bit more if you're getting certain proteins. Like for me, I get chicken once in a while, but if I buy it in bulk, I kind of make sure to budget that out for the month. So I really try to shoot for, between me and my girlfriend, not to spend more than $100 in groceries a week, so it's about $400 a month. I know that sounds like a lot. You probably could do it for a lot cheaper, but I'm also trying to make sure that I am picking higher quality ingredients for what I'm consuming, because I really want to take care of my health in that way. So now what I want to do is show you guys a couple of the meals that I'm making, and then I'll go in and show you how I inputted all of that into MyFitnessPal. Alright, so now that you have seen a few of my meals, I'm actually going to jump into MyFitnessPal and actually walk you guys through the whole process. So I'm going to use last night's dinner as an example. So we ended up having the shiitake mushroom chicken from Trader Joe's. The benefit of this dinner is that right here on the back, you're going to see a barcode. The first things first is we're going to take the mushroom shiitake chicken and we're just going to scan the back of it. So I'm going to use this as my example. Go in and scan. And then right here, you're going to see me pulling this up. Boom. And so right now what it's doing is it's going to search for the chicken. So I had 2 servings. And so right here, I'm gonna do is click here, I'll click 2. Now, as you can see right here on the screen, it says I had 150 grams as 1 serving. So when I put it on the food scale, I actually weighed out 300 grams to make it exactly 2 servings. So that's how I measure things out when I can. So I'll put that in there. Now, we had quinoa, and I bought that in the bulk section at Sprouts. So of course there's no barcode for that, but that's totally okay because in MyFitnessPal 2, you just go in, you click add food, and you just type in quinoa. It's pretty generic. What I'm going to do here is I did a cup of cooked quinoa because I had it cooked. I didn't have it dry, so you want to be cautious of that because a lot of times it'll be the dry weight instead of the cooked weight, and there's added water in the cooked weight. So when you weigh it out, it could be a completely different amount of nutrient value. So make sure that you click the right one. So on here it says 1 cup of cooked quinoa. Doesn't have the option for grams. So I'm going to try to see here again. Type in quinoa cooked. See, there's another one in here. Cooked quinoa in bulk. They may all say the same. So this one says fluid ounces. I could have done it on ounces in there. So I'm just going to say 1 cup in this situation. That's pretty close to what I got. And as you can see right in there in the app, you'll see shiitake mushroom, and then you'll see the cooked quinoa. And that's pretty straightforward. It's all in there. I believe I added some feta cheese. And so all of this is pretty straightforward. I know it seems kind of time consuming at first, but I highly recommend all of you do it because for me personally, the way it helps me is I realize how much I'm eating and how to basically ensure that I don't overeat. All right, so now I want to wrap things up real quick, and I want to show you MyFitnessPal for the week. So I'm going to put the screen up right here and just show you guys my diary from the week. So let me go to my food. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the days here. So if you go back to Monday, you're going to see on here that I have my toast that I made with peanut butter and the Dave's bread, had a banana, chicken breast, sweet potato. So all these things are pretty easy to input, and at the end you can even put in your exercise. I don't really do that one too often just because I feel like it's not that accurate. So as you can see, I was on the treadmill for about 30 minutes and it said I burned 475 calories. I don't think that's really true, but that's okay. I kind of just take that with a grain of salt and just get myself to as close to my calories as possible. So as you can see, it said I burned 475 calories. So if you look at the top, it said I still had remaining 480 calories. So in reality, I was 5 calories away on my macros, which was really good. And then Tuesday, same thing. It says I'm at 420, but I believe I had exercise in there. I went running for a while. Again, I didn't burn 600 calories. So I felt like I was pretty close to hitting my macros for the most of this week. It's a really great app. As you can see, there are ads on it, but altogether, it's free. You can still scan everything you need to do, and that's basically what I do personally, and it's kind of helped me throughout this entire week. And I've actually been doing that since last year. So now I'm just gonna try to stay consistent with MyFitnessPal and just counting my macros in general because I really want to shed these last few pounds that I need to lose and then really start to gain muscle. So hopefully that video helped you guys out. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time.